Hey friends, God often doesn't work in the lives of people the same way twice. Sometimes he does, but not often. That's going to be our thought for day 41 in our Bible reading plan. I want to read kind of an odd verse in Numbers 20, verse 8. Here's what it says. Take the staff, and you and your brother Aaron gather the assembly together. Speak to the rock before their eyes, and it will pour out water. What's happening is this is the second time the people have gathered and they're complaining about there not being enough food, not being enough water. The first time in Exodus 17, God tells Moses, he goes, I know the people are complaining, gather them together, strike this rock, water's going to pour forth. And that's exactly what happens. This time, and this is where it's odd, God says, gather them together, speak to the rock, and water will pour forth. And Moses gets frustrated with the people because they're complaining so much. And so he strikes it again like he did the first time. And water does come out, but this time it's without God's blessing. See, the point for us is later on, Jesus would tell his disciples, you go be fishers of men. And the thing about fishing is it's very specific to the fish. If you want to catch bass, you use lures, not stink bait. If you want to catch catfish, you use stink bait and not wheat germ and bananas, right? That's what. If you want to catch carp, you don't use lures or stink bait. You use the wheat germ. Right? It's very specific. So many of our churches are trying to reach their communities in ways that happened whenever the church was the town square. Come to the church. That's where you're going to get all the information. And so people would show up. They'd hear a sermon because they had nothing else to do. That was their entertainment. And then all of a sudden, the fish that were in the ponds around the church changed. The town square isn't the church anymore. The town square is now social media. So we have to ask, what are people looking for? What are they needing? How can we meet them right where they're at? It used to be meeting them right where they're at was to get them to come to where we were at. But now it's to show them love and compassion and acceptance right where they're at, to start with them right there, to meet them in the middle of their mess, to show them grace and forgiveness and mercy whenever they're offensive towards us, to not fight with the weapons of the world, but again, to meet people right where they're at. See, we want to say today that people just aren't interested in God. I don't think that's true at all. They're not interested in the way that we're presenting God. Followers of Jesus, we have to understand the way that God's working in the lives of people is changing, and we have to learn to meet them where they're at. Have a beautiful day.